This free video is brought to you by the Team Topologies Academy. Our goal is to help organizations become more effective and more humane. If you find this video helpful, we would love for you to check out and recommend our Academy content. What are enabling teams? The purpose of enabling teams is to help other teams work more effectively. And they do that by facilitating upskilling and addressing capability gaps in those teams. These capability gaps can refer to different things, from more data or product focus to more technical skills that the team might lack experience with. Let's say, for example, test automation. As Anne-Marie Charette, author of the Quality Coach book, pointed out in a blog post, reasoning about team topologies and testing, she said, almost instantly it feels like an enabling team, one that supports teams achieve their goals. Makes sense, especially in terms of test automation and a quality assistance model. Note that capability gaps are not restricted to technical domains. We could as easily be talking about user experience enabling teams or compliance enabling teams, for example. Sometimes an enabling team might be facilitating alignment across a group of teams working on a particular initiative or scope of work, such as adopting new ways of working or restructuring teams for fast flow. So you might be asking yourself, okay, but which teams are going to be helped by enabling teams and how? And those are critical questions indeed. Enabling teams should be able to help any other team in the organization that can benefit from their domain expertise. However, they tend to be working closely with what we call stream-aligned teams in the Team Topologies book, where a stream of work corresponds to a continuous flow of value to an end customer. So the expectation is for a stream-aligned team to own the corresponding flow of work from end to end, meaning from ideation and experimentation all the way to production and support. They're often called cross-functional product teams or similar, but a stream of work tends to be smaller than a whole product, and therefore the difference in terminology. Enabling teams will facilitate stream-aligned teams on learning how to address their challenges on a given topic. Once teams feel comfortable handling the challenges themselves, the enabling team may stop existing or focus on other topics within their domain of expertise that teams need help with. For example, we might be helping teams learn and practice performance testing only after they've gotten a good grip on functional testing automation. Enabling teams help stream-align teams through a facilitating interaction mode. And facilitating has a very precise meaning in team topologies. Facilitating is about assisting another team in learning how to address impediments or challenges in order to become more self-sufficient in their work. Facilitating interactions should be temporary by nature. That means the purpose of the interaction needs to be clearly defined up front, avoiding a kind of lingering dependency. The enabling team should help teams take a concrete step forward to bridge the gap in their skills. And these behaviors define an essential heuristic for enabling teams. They should emerge from a pull for help on particular challenges that stream-aligned teams have. Those challenges, therefore, define the mission and the scope for the interaction with the stream-aligned teams, as well as the overall enabling team's creation and lifecycle. It is important to stress that enabling teams should not exist to fix problems that emerge from poor practices and prioritization. That would be the firefighter anti-pattern that we see often, unfortunately, which tends to lead to the exact opposite goal of enabling teams. If teams end up in firefighting mode because they take shortcuts or they lack autonomy to decide when to improve their practices, they end up relying on the experts to come and fix their problems. But this becomes an unhealthy dependency in stark opposition to the goal of helping teams grow their skills so that they can be more self-sufficient, not less. In a nutshell, enabling teams need to work directly with the teams they're helping upskill and not work in isolation. And they might do that by pairing on examples, running workshops, curating learning paths, mentoring, and so on. They need to start by understanding where each team stands today in terms of their knowledge and skill level in a given topic. It's absolutely normal and expected that a cross functional team does not have all the skills they need from the get go. The enabling teams are there then to help those cross functional teams gradually raise the bar and improve their skills.